The first scream of laughter cut through the playground like sunlight through storm clouds, and Elena's heart froze mid-step, her heels sinking into the warm sand as her heart forgot how to beat. For 7 years, her daughter's world had been silent, wrapped in doctors' reports and polite pity. Yet here, under a bright blue sky, something impossible was unfolding in front of her eyes. Before the story pulls you deeper, take a second to support this channel. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and quiet miracles that change lives, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life Spark Stories. Your support keeps these stories alive. Elena Hart was known across the city as a fearless CEO, a woman who built an empire of glass towers and bold decisions. Boardrooms listened when she spoke, markets shifted when she moved, but none of that power followed her to the playground that morning. There she was, simply a mother pushing a swing, watching her 8-year-old daughter Nor sit silently, fingers curled around the chains, eyes following other children as they ran and shouted. Nor had never spoken a word. Specialists called it selective mutism layered with trauma, though no one could explain how it began. Elena carried the guilt anyway, wondering if her long hours and distant nights had built walls inside her child. The playground was alive with daytime energy. Sunlight bounced off metal slides, parents chatted on benches, and children chased pigeons across the grass. Elena chose this hour deliberately. Fewer crowds, less pressure. Nor liked watching more than participating. That day, though, something shifted. Near the far end of the playground, a man knelt beside a little boy who was struggling to stack wooden blocks on the ground. The man's clothes were simple, his posture relaxed, his attention fully on the child. He didn't rush, didn't correct harshly. He simply stayed present. The man's name was Rowan Blake, a single father who brought his son Milo to the park every day after school drop-off. Milo had once been loud and fearless until his mother passed away suddenly. Since then, words came slower to him, and confidence followed even slower. Rowan learned patience the hard way. He learned that children bloom when they feel safe, not pushed. Nor noticed them before Elena did. Her gaze locked onto Milo as he failed, tried again, and failed again. Rowan didn't step in. He smiled, encouraging with his eyes, letting the struggle belong to the child. Something about that quiet permission stirred Nor. She slid off the swing on her own and walked closer, her small shoes crunching against the gravel. Elena's breath caught, but she stayed still, afraid that any movement might shatter the moment. Milo's blocks collapsed once more, and frustration welled up in his face. Rowan remained calm, breathing slowly, modeling steadiness without a word. Nor watched, her hands twitching as if remembering something long forgotten. Then it happened. A sound, soft and uncertain, escaped her lips. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't clear. But it was a word shaped by effort and courage, spoken in broad daylight where everyone could hear. Milo looked up, surprised, and smiled. Encouraged, Nor repeated the sound, stronger this time, pointing toward the blocks. The playground seemed to fade. Elena felt her knees weaken as tears blurred her vision. Years of therapy rooms, quiet dinners, and unanswered lullabies collapsed into that single moment. Rowan turned, understanding instantly what he was witnessing. He didn't celebrate loudly. He simply nodded, offering Nor the same calm acceptance he gave his son. Safety, not shock. From that day on, the playground became a place of healing. Nor didn't suddenly talk endlessly, but she had found her first door out of silence. Elena adjusted her life, leaving meetings early, choosing presence over profit. Rowan and Milo became familiar faces, gentle anchors in their routine. Progress came slowly, imperfectly, but it came. If this story is touching something deep inside you right now, please take a moment to like the video and share it with someone who might need hope today. And drop a comment below telling us what this moment meant to you or who you thought of while listening.